Greetings, beautiful people. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday, June 15th, 2021. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. And as I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. So make sure you focus on what is good. You can't focus on all the negative things. You don't get any benefits out of focusing on the negative things. So focus on what is good. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. And if you are out there traveling about, make sure you are wearing your mask and using your hand sanitizer. We have to do our part. We cannot act like this pandemic is still not going on. We all have to keep ourselves safe. So please keep yourself safe and keep your family members safe. Also want to encourage you to give to a charity. I suggest that you give to Feed America. And if you would like to give to Feed America, please give at feedamerica.org. Once again, I would like to encourage you to give to a charity. So please give to Feed America at feedamerica.org. Well, I just want to talk to you about relationships. There is no perfect relationship. I wanted to talk about this topic real quick today because I was having a conversation with a family member and I said to this individual, there is no perfect relationship. I don't care what kind of relationship you're in. It could be a work relationship, a marital relationship, a family relationship, friendships. There are no perfect relationships. There are challenges that we all sometimes experience in relationships. We all have flaws and faults. We all are a work in progress. So there will never be a perfect relationship. Never. You can imagine it if you want to. You can fantasize about it, but there will never be a perfect relationship. But you can have a good relationship. You can have a healthy relationship. You can have a solid relationship. You can have a peaceful relationship. And you can have a peaceful relationship and a good relationship by simply working on yourself, maintaining the peace in the relationship, choosing your battles wisely in the midst of that relationship, in the midst of challenges. So there is no perfect relationship. You know, some people want to portray that their relationship is perfect, but it's not. And I'm saying this in this order because I want to encourage you to do the work on yourself so that you can have good relationships. Extend grace to your loved ones where that grace needs to be extended. And what I mean by that is show a little bit more patience. Some of us need to grow in patience. Some of us need to grow in having more self-control. Sometimes we need to be slow to speak. Sometimes we don't need to say anything at all. Sometimes it's best just to be silent to have and maintain a good relationship because there is no perfect relationship. When there is a challenge in your relationships, the first thing we need to do is recognize that the challenge is only an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to grow, to learn something about yourself and the other person. Because if you are positioning yourself mentally to grow when the challenge presents itself, then you will know how to adjust to certain things. You will know what area you need to grow. You shouldn't look at the other person and just say, well, everything's their fault and they need to change. And no, sometimes we need to change as individuals. Sometimes we need to be more adaptable. Sometimes we need to adjust to a person's personality so that they can grow. Sometimes if you're more patient as an individual, you can help the next person to grow. So, like I said, there is no perfect relationship, but we can have healthy relationships. We can have good relationships, and relationships can progressively get better. And that's a wonderful thing. We all are supposed to grow day by day, week by week, month by month, and year by year. Yes, because as long as we are on this earth, we got to grow. And to those of us that understand that, I call that the blessed place, because none of us are perfect. So just remember, the next time you have a challenge in your relationship, just remember, it is an opportunity to grow. Don't blame the next person. Look at yourself as an individual and ask yourself the question, what area do I need to grow? Or if in the midst of that challenge, if you see your own fault and you know what area you need to grow in, then do the work. Do the work. Do the work so that there can be more peace. Do the work so there could be more harmony. Just simply do the work. It's a blessing to have healthy relationships, because tomorrow's not promised to none of us. And we shouldn't waste our time on the small things. We should focus on creating memories, and we should focus on having as much laughter and love as we can in our life. So I hope that these words encourage you, and I hope that you continue to have a good rest of the week. I thank you for listening to SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. And if you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at sbfavor. I also have a YouTube channel. Please click like, leave me some feedback, and click the bell so that you can receive a notification each time there is a new episode of SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. Please subscribe to the channel and share the podcast with others. And also, if you would like to donate to the podcast, please donate at Cash App, $SB Favor. I appreciate you, and I thank you again for listening to SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. Once again, share the podcast with others. And be kind, be sweet, and you have a good day.